Okay, can't say yourself. Most legitimate tough badass.
None of the guys were tough to me, or badasses. But if it was somebody who kind of struck a little fear in my heart, was King Tonga.
Mhm.
He
Meng.
was dangerous. Oh man, Ming, he was dangerous looking, man. But when I got in the ring with them, so I'm gonna tell you about this. I mean, it was King Tonga, Ming, and Barbarian, and they were gonna wrestle Ernest Miller and Glacier, and we was down in Disney. I looked at those two guys, man. I was scared. I was like, man, they look like they're gonna be stiff. Holy cow! I don't know what we're gonna do with them. And I was already afraid, so we went over the match. So we get ready to go in, and I told Glacier, I said, man, these guys look mean. He said, no, they real easy, real easy. I said, man, they look mean. So, before you go, you got to put your little oil on yourself, right? So I didn't have any. So I asked Glacier, can I borrow some of his? So he said, yeah. So I put it in my hands, and I'm talking to Glacier. I started to rub it on, and I smelled, and I was like, man, it smells like strawberry, peaches, and fruit. He said, yeah, this is the fruit color. I said, man, listen, we going in the ring with these guys who look like they eat fruit. They going to eat us alive. And Glaze, so we went in the ring with those guys, man, and they was the easiest guys I've ever worked with. I mean, I had a great match with those guys.
Did you ever hear of the rep of those two beforehand?
I haven't. No, I had not. Have not.
Because
and I don't really go and talk negative like with whatever they did outside of wrestling. Cause the stories get so big sometimes. So no, I didn't hear.
No, there's
I haven't heard.
There's all sorts of Haku ones. Just being just scary tough and being one of those guys who can take on 4, 5, 6 people, police officers at once, breaking handcuffs.
I could see that. I could see that, man. His fingers look like bowling balls. just his hands, man, look like they could just grip you and just. But you know what? He one of the kindest. He's in the movie that we just finished doing.
Oh yeah.
And I got to spend, yeah. And during the time I wrestled in WCW, we didn't get to spend a lot of time with a lot of guys. We worked together, but we didn't really get to spend like a lot of quality time. And on this movie we just finished doing, The Unbreakable, he was one of the guys, stars in the movie with us. And in this movie, I play a black kung fu cowboy. And he's one of my friends in the movie. And this guy right here, man, spending every day with him. Then at night, we'll meet up to go eat, all of us. And it took about 3 weeks to do the movie down in Florida. Man, this one of the nicest guys, and he just gentle, lovable, nicest guys you ever wanted to meet. And he even said himself, he said, Cat, I didn't get to spend a lot of time with you back in those days, but man, I'm glad I got to spend time with you now. And I said, I'm glad I got to spend time with you, man, Tonga, because my wife loved him. Love him. He's so nice.
The old joke is that back in the day, the only person Haku would say he was afraid of was Barbarian, and Barbarian, the only person he would say he was afraid of was Haku. So it was great to have that little thing going on.
But they both afraid of mamas.
Yes.
You know who mamas are, right?
Yeah, the wives.
The wife, yeah. They got these little bitty wives, and these guys, I hear them talk, yes, mama. Yes, mama.